We don't need it, Ange. We're getting along fine now.
That is a matter of opinion.
I've done my best to look after you since the court case, and I haven't even seen Jan for weeks.
I still think we ought to go.
Well, I don't.
What's the matter? Scared of finding out the truth?
No, I'm scared of them making it worse. They are professional busybodies, and if you haven't got a problem, they'll soon find one for you because that's their job.
Den, I think we ought to go, and I think we ought to go together. It'd do us good to talk to someone who's not involved.
What's that old saying about never wash your dirty linen in public?
It's all confidential, and one afternoon out of your life ain't going to kill you.
I am not going. We do not need marriage guidance.
Mum, got any sellotape?
Yes, darling, in here. Look, Den, whatever you think about Marriage Guidance Council, I'm asking you to do it for me.
The subject is closed. I don't want to hear another word on the subject. Hello, darling.
What's up with him?
Oh, he won't come with me, will he?
Well, you did your best, Mum. Suppose that means you're going to have to cancel it now.
No, it doesn't. I shall go anyway. Your mum doesn't give up that easy. You should know that. Who's the present for?
Little Annie, it's her birthday today.
Oh.
Mary ain't got many friends, so I don't suppose no one else will remember.
I think it's a smashing idea. We've had a children's party for years.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited, Mum. I mean, Annie's only little. She won't know much of what's going on. I'm doing it for Mary, really.
Well, if things got to be done, it's got to be done proper. I'll make the sponge.
No, you won't. You're supposed to be taking it easy. I'll do the tea.
But you can't. You're at the laundrette all the morning. Here, you could get some stuff for me from the packies, though.
Right, here, Shell, can you do us a favour?
What?
We want Annie and Mary brought round here this afternoon.
Yeah, we're planning a party for Annie's birthday.
Lovely.
Yeah, but it's a surprise, so you've got to make up a story.
Well, I'll talk to Sharon, because she gets on right with Mary. We get around here somewhere, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, we ought to have some entertainment, you know. In the old days, Albert used to do his magic tricks. Oh, the disappearing spoon, that was his favourite.
Mum, there's only Martin and Annie, and they're hardly up to Paul Daniels yet.
I'll still say, here, look, here's the list. I'll still say there ought to be some entertainment.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Gran. I'll talk to Sharon. Maybe we can get some sort of cabaret organised.
Thanks for coming round so quickly, Tones.
Oh, that's okay. Look, I've measured up. I'll go around and see if I can pick up the glass, and then I'll finish the job later.
Yeah, you reckon it was a warning?
I don't know. Could have been kids, but I doubt it.
Some white tearaways moving around here lately.
Well, they threatened Naima and all. You never told me that.
Yeah, they want protection money. That's what they want from me, but they're not getting it.
Well, you stick to your guns, mate. This can turn out rather nasty. Once you start paying, they won't stop coming back, I know.
But the frighteners up pseudo.
Listen, I've got to go down to Naima's shop.
Yeah, look, I'll get back to the store. Speak to you about it later, Alex.
Listen, why didn't you tell me that Naima's been threatened?
Oh, forgot.
Well, I don't want you working here anymore.
Oh, don't be stupid, Dad. I need the money.
Not if it means you're going to get your head busted, you don't.
I can't just walk out on her. She needs help.
But that's her problem, not yours. You're not Clint Eastwood. She ought to go to the police.
Yeah, maybe.
This is Walford, not Dodge City. You ought to be concentrating on studying for your exams, getting a career, staying out of trouble.
Hi, Kelvin. Sorry I'm late. I had to wait 20 minutes for the bus this morning.
Oh, it's all right. I don't have to be at college for another half hour yet.
Look, Naima, I've got to speak to you.
Yeah,
I don't want Kelvin working here anymore.
I see.
Look, I know you've had trouble with protection, and if there's anything I can do, I will. But he's only 16, and I don't want Kelvin getting involved.
I understand that, of course. Sorry.
Look, Dad, you might have let me have my say
There
first.
is nothing to talk about. That's the way it's going to be.
You ought to go with me, Dad.
Look, it's between your mum and I. It's our business.
It's mine too. It's going to affect me if your marriage goes up the spout, isn't it?
Look, there's a fat chance of that happening. We're getting along fine now.
And there's no harm in going, is there?
Sharon!
In here.
What do you want, Ethel?
Here, Michelle's downstairs for you.
Cheers. Think about it, Dad. For me.
Okay, love. Hello? Yeah, it's me. Look, I'll have to ring you back. Bye.
Den?
Look, I've just told Sharon I'll sort it out.
All right, all right. I wasn't going to talk about Marriage Guidance Council anyway.
Thanks.
The drag's here, remember? Was to talk about the staging for Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, come on then. We've got to go and get it sorted out.
Oh, it's going to be great. I thought I was the only one that remembered.
Yeah, Gran wants some sort of cabaret.
Sounds up your street, Lofty. Remember the strip you did for us at the darts match?
Well, I'd rather not.
It's all right. I'm not after your body anymore. But you'd like to help us do something for Mary and Annie, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but I'm not much good at, well, you know, performing. You want someone who's sort of extrovert, don't you?
Yes, that's them missiles, isn't it?
Eh?
Well, you know, extrovert missiles in the Falklands.
No, that was Exocet. Extrovert, sort of life and soul of the party.
Oh, like me, you mean?
Yeah, sort of.
Look, we want this party for Annie, all right? And Gran wants some sort of entertainment.
Oh, well, Punch and Judy's what you want. Never fails with kids. They always love it.
Yeah, you could have something there.
Well, you and Ethel can organise a Punch and Judy, and me and Shell will get them to the party.
Look, but all hush, right? We don't want Mary to find out 'cause it's a surprise.
Ooh.
I put in my application for me transfer.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you played football. Doc, where are you aiming for? Manchester United?
No, housing transfer from the council.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to talk to you and Ali about it. Where is he today?
He's gone to fetch Mary. Someone on the phone for her seems to think this is some sort of office.
Yeah. I heard that you and Ali were thinking of moving.
We live in Oak Dock.
Yes, well, if it all comes off, your place would suit me fine. I'd love to move into the square. All my friends are here.
That's it for the moment.
Oh, great.
Tell Ali I'll drop the bill into him later, okay?
Sure. Yeah, cheers, Tony.
Okay.
Of course, we'll let you know how we get on, but I would have thought you would prefer to stay round on the estate. I mean, at least it's modern. Our place should have been condemned years ago.
No, it's just what I'm looking for.
Bye, Doc.
Oh, goodbye. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about all them stairs. And them lifts are always breaking down on the estate. Plays havoc with my legs.
We're not celebrating our service, you know.
Hello?
There's no harm in it.
Hello? Yeah, it's Mary Smith here. Listen, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer the phone, but it's not mine. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, well, it's very good of you and that, but I can't, not today. I'm busy. Well, listen any other time and I'd be glad of the extra work. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye.
Turning down work, eh? Things must be looking up.
No, not really. I just wanted to spend a day with Annie.
I'm glad to hear it. She'll forget who her mother is. You keep leaving her with these baby minders.
Look, Sue, you don't think I like it, do you? But I've got no choice, have I?
You could leave her with me.
Oh, don't go into all that again, Sue.
Wait. Stop picking on her, will you?
I'm doing it for Annie's sake. I've heard about that place where she's leaving. It's like a baby farm. They're only interested in the money.
Here you go. What do you reckon of that, then? Here, hope you're all coming Thursday night. We'll have a right old laugh, eh?
Oh, don't worry, Ange. No one a dare not turn up. Not with all the arm twisting you've been doing.
Talking of sorting things out, there's another little matter, the darts team. Not exactly a flying start, eh, girls?
Well, at least we can't get relegated, because we're in the bottom division as it is.
Well, obviously you girls have got a lot to discuss, so I'm going to leave you to it. Wixie, Angie and the girls are having a council war, so I'm leaving you and Lofty to look after things down here, OK?
OK. Right, what's happening, mate?
I'm going upstairs to look after the books.
Oh, just so much. Oh.
Now, don't think I'm panicking, girls, but we did take rather heavy beating, didn't we?
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
Yeah, don't you hate the looks on the blokes' faces, eh?
What we want is a steadier hand on the tiller.
Beg your pardon, Ethel.
Somebody like that Alf Ramsbottom, you know, he won the World Cup.
Yeah, well, somehow our dad of Sir Alf Ramsey would want to manage the Queen Vic Ladies Dart team, Ethel.
Oh, well, maybe not, but we can't keep on relying on little kids like Sharon. I mean, you want someone with an iron nerve, someone who's had experience of life.
Sounds like we need Charles Bronson.
Me.
Oh, Ethel, not again. Hello, sweetheart. Here, come here. This might involve you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to ring you for a while, but you won't believe what's been going on here. It's like some conspiracy to keep me away from the phone. What? Oh, my God. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Look, if there's anything I can do, anything at all. No, I can't tonight. Well, of course I want to be there. Of course I want to come. Well, you ain't going to believe this, but, well, we got some drag act tonight, and I promised to help with the staging of it. Well, no, I can't let Ange down. I promised her. She's depending on me. Look, I'll make it up to you, honest, I will. I will, believe me.
Have a sausage and chips, please, Simon.
Yeah, coming up, mate. Can I have a little word with you, Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's me getting paranoid, but I think there's something going on. Because first Dad starts questioning me about seeing my mum, and I get exactly the same thing from Cathy. Now, they trying to tell me something or what?
Search me.
Well, if there's anything to you about it?
No, but that's nothing unusual. If you remember, I wasn't consulted when they turned me out of my room to make way for you in the first place.
I don't think you're giving me a fair chance, Mum. All right, it was me first go and it weren't much good. But you're not in that much better.
Oh, but I haven't had my first game yet. I did ever so well at the trials.
Well, I'm not sure about either of you. How can we keep suing the team, eh?
All right, mate.
I've got to see Jan.
Oh, look, I've told you before, mate. I'm fed up with standing your alley, guys. You've got to sort your love life out one way or the other, permanently.
But, Pete...
Oh, it's all right for you, innit? Having your cake and eat it. Look what it's doing to me. Making my barnet go grey.
It's different this time. It's her dad. He's sick. He's in hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
He's in a bad way, and I should be there helping her through it.
Yeah, for once in my life, I agree with you.
Fat chance of it happening, huh? Angie's got some bee in her bonnet about marriage guidance. I promised to help stage this drag act.
But can't you slip away for a couple of hours?
Good morning.
Morning. So what am I going to do, Pete?
Hello, Naima. I'm looking for something cheap and cheerful for supper tonight. Got any ideas?
As far as I'm concerned, you can have the whole shop. No, I'm just fed up today.
A bad day?
Yeah, you could say. Kelvin's just handed in his notice. The place might get wrecked at any time. I'm expected to pay protection on it. Protection on this dump? It's a joke.
Look, Naima, I think I might be able to help you.
Are you sure, Debs? Are you sure you want to get involved?
As a matter of fact, you'd be doing me a favour, so we'd be helping each other.
It's arrived.
What has?
Our tree, Beauty of Bath, dwarf stock.
Oh, great.
Oh, I'm really chuffed, Pauline. You know, everybody should plant a tree during their lifetime. Makes you feel at one with nature.
Well, I'm very pleased for you, Arthur.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd come up to the allotment, help me plant it, yeah?
Well, I can't. I'm planning a surprise party for Mary and Annie this afternoon.
I know, but it won't take long, and you ought to be there. This is a historic occasion. The first Fowler fruit tree.
Well, I can't leave here until Dot arrives, and I've got to be back by 4. Oh, hello, Shell. How are the party preparations going?
Gran's made a lovely cake, and if you're loft, you're planning a Punch and Judy show.
The mind boggles.
Yeah, the trouble is I can't find Mary. I've looked all over the square, I've left messages for her, but I can't find her.
Oh, well, listen, I've got to go up to the allotment with your dad.
Yeah, my tree's arrived.
Oh, great.
Yeah, well, anyway, don't worry. When we get back, we'll have a good search for her.
Do you think it was those two blokes?
I don't know.
Well, if it was, I mean, they ain't going to stop there, are they? Next time it'll be something bigger.
There might have been kids just larking around.
You don't really think that, do you?
I told you, I don't know. So there's no point going on about it.
Ali, what are we going to do?
Nothing.
Oh, we're just going to sit here and let them smash up the place around us?
There's nothing we can do till we've got something to go on.
Might be too late by then.
So what do you want to do?
I reckon we ought to give them some money.
No. If we pay them once, we'll have to keep on paying them, and we can't afford that.
But we've got to. Ali, I'd rather be a live coward than a dead hero.
Just forget it, will you, Sue? Nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to happen to the calf. Everything's going to be all right. Trust me.
I'm scared, Kelvin.
You've got nothing to be scared of. If you've been telling the truth, me and Dad will look after you.
What do you mean, if? Don't you believe me?
Of course I believe you, Cassie, but you do get a bit carried away sometimes. Like the time you told him it was me that broke your bike.
That was different.
Yeah, all right, but we've still got to be exactly sure of what happened. That's why they're coming over tonight. I mean, we could end up going to the police about this, you know.
I don't want the police, and I just want to stay with you and Dad.
Yeah, well, it's not quite as easy as that. I mean, if Neville did hit you on purpose, it's an assault. It's a crime, and he can't get away with that.
Would he go to prison?
Well, I don't know, but he'd be in a lot of trouble, that's for sure.
Then Mum won't speak to me anymore.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
That's what he said would happen. That's what he told me not to say anything.
Just tell the truth, Cassie. That's all we want. Mr. Watts?
I don't believe it.
This is Mr. Fisher.
Eh?
The drag.
Oh, yeah. I was just expecting something a bit different. Welcome to the Vic.
Thanks. Yeah, now, I've shown him where the stage will be set up and everything else.
Good. Well, what do you reckon?
Well, it's a bit cramped, but I've worked in worse.
Yeah, it's a bit experimental for us and all at the moment, but who knows? If it takes off, we might make a regular spot of it.
Yeah, now, we've hired the lights and the sound system. It's a bit primitive because we're working on a tight budget.
Yeah. Well, perhaps you'd like to take Mr. Fisher down to the bar and perhaps you can come up with some useful suggestions.
All right, yeah. This way, Mr. Fisher.
Dean? Who was that?
The drag act.
Oh, what's he like?
It's a bit ordinary, really. Still, he might back up if he gets his slap on.
Well, come on, then.
Eh?
Well, we go down and have a chat with him.
Wicks is handling that. He's the Bobby Crush round here.
Den, this is our pub. It's going to be our show. The least we can do is show a bit of interest, eh?
Yes, dear.
Right, thank you.
Can we get home now, please, Arthur?
Begins heavy work, Pauline. I can't rush it, and I don't want to do me back in again.
Well, it's done now, so can you just plant the thing and let's get home? We're getting late.
There's a bit more to it than that, love.
What
all that rubbish in there for? It's not going to do it any good, is it?
That's drainage, Pauline. I've talked it all over with a bloke in the allotment shop, and he's given me all the gin.
Oh, we're going to have some apples off of this thing after all this trouble. It's not a very big tree, is it?
Well, it's only 3 years old, but he reckons it'll be a good cropper when it does get going.
Oh. We live that long. Anyway, we get all our apples off of Pete's.
Yeah, but it's not like getting our own apples off our own tree, is it? Now then, this muck will feed it.
Oh, it doesn't smell very nice, Arthur.
No, but to an apple tree, this is like meat and 2 veg.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Look, can we go home now?
Yeah, just a minute. A bit more soil. And now comes the important bit. You've got to spread the roots with sympathy.
Eh?
Well, that's what he said. He said that's what Green Fingers is all about. Hold that a minute, will you?
Yeah.
You've got to think how you'd feel if you were an apple tree.
Arthur, trees don't have feelings.
Everything's got feelings, Pauline. This tree has been uprooted. It's had a nasty shock. That's it. There. It's had a rotten shock, so it needs to be nursed gently into its new home.
You know, I've always trusted you, Arthur, all our married life. And here you are having an affair with a dwarf apple tree right in front of my very eyes.
It hasn't got as good a figure as you, love. But at least it doesn't answer back.
Oh, I thought you was never coming back.
I know, I'm sorry, Dot. I took Annie shopping. I forgot the time. I bought Annie a new outfit. What do you think?
Oh, very nice. Must have set you back a bit.
Yeah, well, I've never had much money to spend on her before.
Wages are sin.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Dot, I can't get another job. I'm trying to do my best by Annie. Surely you'd understand that.
None of my business, is it?
No, that's right.
But I'll tell you one thing. When that child gets old enough to understand what her mother's doing, it ain't going to be very nice for her, is it?
Well, it's better than going without, isn't it? And that's what I've had to do up until now.
There are other things than money, young lady. You'll come to realise that one day. There's such a thing as self-respect, you know.
Hello, Mary. Been looking everywhere for you. I know, I took Annie out this morning and I took her shopping.
Nice. There's nothing wrong, is there?
No, it's just her getting at me again.
Oh, don't let her worry you.
She does. She makes me feel dirty.
Forget it. It's not important.
I just wish I could do something right, Sharon. I mean, when I was out of work and I was broke, I was wrong. Now I've got a job, I'm still wrong. I just wish people would leave me alone. I wanted today to be really special for Annie. It's her birthday.
You should have reminded me. I'd have got her something.
I don't worry, nobody else has.
Pauline asked if you pop in for a moment.
What for?
Don't know, something to do with the mum, I think. She's been a bit difficult since she come back from hospital. So I'll help you with your drying and we'll go around together, yeah?
They're here. They've just arrived in a fleshy BMW.
Yeah? What's he look like?
Oh, dark suit, dark tie, everything but the bowler and the brolly.
He's horrible.
Oh, well, I'll get it then.
Can I go out and play, Dad?
No, Cassie, I think you ought to stay here. Now, don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. Dad'll look after you.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, Hannah.
This is Neville Agard, Tony Carpenter.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Why don't you go and put some tea on, Kelvin?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go and help.
Is it all right if we sit down?
Of course.
Hannah tells me you're doing the house up.
That's right.
Property prices are on the up around here. Probably turn out to be a sound investment.
You didn't come here to talk about the house, did you?
No, that's right.
So let's cut the small talk, shall we?
They're coming.
Oh, good.
right.
Is everybody ready?
Yes. Sharon, I hope this doesn't take too long. I've got to get her home for a feed.
Don't worry about a thing.
Right, all together now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you.
I don't think any believe you knew.
Oh, you don't think we'll miss a chance for a party, do you?
Oh, Martin's been looking forward to it all day.
I think you might have to help her with the presents, though, and he's not up to untying ribbons yet, is he?
Yeah. If mine doesn't fit, you can change it. I've still got the receipts. Look, never mind, she'll grow into it. She's getting bigger every day, aren't you, Annie? Yes.
Well, Mr. Carpenter, this isn't easy for any of us. I understand how you must feel, but I was hoping we could at least be civilized about the whole thing.
I'm listening.
I don't know much about children. I've never had to. I'm a businessman. I understand business law. That's my job.
Yeah?
But Hannah and I want to get married. And she's got 2 children.
No. We've got 2 children.
Yes. And I was prepared to take them on for Hannah's sake.
Well, I'm staying here with Dad no matter what happens.
Okay, Kelvin, we're not talking about that now.
Now, I may have made mistakes in the way I dealt with Cassie.
That's a bit of an understatement.
Hear me out, please. But not all the mistakes were on my side.
He's just gonna twist everything, Dad.
Cassie's upset about the divorce. About you and Hannah splitting up, about everything. She hasn't exactly been easy to live with.
That's true, Tony.
I've tried to understand. I've tried to make allowances. But there has to be a line somewhere. There have to be some rules. She can't act the way she has, talk to people the way she has. It's not helping anyone, not even her.
I'm listening, but you're not making any sense. None of this was any excuse for what happened.
What happened was an accident.
Not the way Cassie tells us it wasn't.
And you want to believe her, don't you? You want me to be the big villain because that makes it all simple. I'm no villain, Mr. Carpenter. I'm an ordinary bloke doing the best I can.
Did you break Cassie's arm?
No.
Cassie?
What's the point? No one ever believes me.
Cassie, I want you to tell us what
I
happened.
told you.
I smacked Cassie and she deserved it. I told her to clean up her room and she wouldn't.
It was like a pigsty.
We had a bit of a row and Cassie emptied my briefcase into the waste bin, so I smacked her. She tried to run away and she fell down the stairs and broke her arm.
Now that's what happened, isn't it, Cassie?
No, he did it. He broke my arm.
That's not true, Cassie.
I thought it was going to hit me again, so I ducked out the way and I fell.
That's not what you said before.
Still his fault.
She's trying to turn you against him, Tony, and you know it. She's just using this to stir up trouble.
I want us to be friends, Cassie. I want us to forget the whole thing and start again. I'll try harder to understand you, but you've got to promise to try harder too.
Please, Cassie, for my sake.
You can't let them take her back, Dad.
I don't know what to do, Calvin.
It's not easy, I know, Tony. But this isn't just about Cassie, is it? It's about the divorce, the breakup, and all the rows that went into it. I mean, Neville's right. We've got to start again. We're all involved in this, and we just have to make the best of things the way they are. We need your help, Tony. Now, please don't let all the bitterness stand in the way of all that.
Okay. But if you're smooth talking your way out of this, and if anything else happens to my daughter, I'll kill you.
Oh, the baby, Mr. Punch.
Hold the baby.
Oh, rock the baby, Mr. Punch. Rock the baby. Oh, no, Mr. Punch. I said rock the baby to sleep. Oh, don't shout down his ear like that. Hey, you silly old man.
Don't you call me a silly old man.
Oh, my baby, my baby.
Well, that's what I think of you, baby. That's what I think of you.
Oh, Mr. Punch, my baby.
Well, now, children, maybe we'll get a little peace and quiet now, eh?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, who are you?
I'm Mr. Plod, the policeman.
Oh, what do you want, Ploddy?
I've come to rescue Mr.
And
Punch.
you will take that, and that.
This is not Brixton, you know.
Oh, it do I like. Take that, and that'll have your head off. Yes. Oh, blimey, another one. Who are you? I'm the hangman, Jack Kedge, is that? Oh, you are you? Well, catch that. Come on, let's have a hanging. I want a hanging. I want a hanging. Oh, do you know your gallows looks a little bit like like my wife?
Oh.
Oh, does it now? Well, you play it and I'll hum it.
All right,
now, come on, put your head in your noose. I want an execution.
I don't really know how to do it. Maybe you could show me, Mr.
Yeah, it's easy. It's just like this, look.
Oh, well, that's seen the one of them, hasn't it? Perhaps Mr. Plod will show me how to do the hanging. Oh, Mr. Plod. Yeah, you put your head in there, you see. Yes, very carefully, very carefully. And then you go, whoop, there, and there he goes. Well, bye-bye, children. Bye-bye. 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 So much better forces and law and order. Bye-bye.
Hello, love.
Hello, Andy. Hello.
Hello, Anya, how are you?
All right. Sorry to interrupt your evening.
Yeah.
Go and give Roy a quicker hand, please, Andy. I hate to see him struggling.
What?
Oh, it's all right. He's managed it.
Where do you want this?
I didn't know we did.
Just dump it down anywhere. We can decide where we want it later.
Would somebody tell me what is going on?
Roy's been ever so helpful. I don't think we could have managed that back from the market on our own.
And he helped us get the price down.
All part of the service, ladies.
Oh, terrific.
Would you like a cup of tea? It's the least we can do after all your help.
Well, I am supposed to be on duty, but I wouldn't say no to a cup if you're making one anyway.
Great. Go and put the kettle on.
I would like to know what is going on here first, love.
It's all right, Debs. I'll put the kettle on.
Thanks, Neymar.
They're all right for the odd night, those Z beds, you know, but you want to get something better if it's going to be permanent. I'm going to play havoc with your back after a while. I know I've slept on one.
Oh, it's all right. When Andy gets round to fixing up the spare room, we're going to buy a new bed anyway. He's been meaning to do it for ages.
Look, if you want any help with the decorating, it is a bit of a hobby. I don't mind giving you a hand at all.
You know, some nights I get the feeling I've come home to the wrong house here.
What's that, Andy?
Debs, love, if it's not too much trouble, and if you could just take some time off from organising the tea, the Z beds, and planning the colour scheme for upstairs, do you mind telling me what the hell is going on here?
Look, I've just solved all our troubles.
Oh, yeah?
I know you were angry with me about me giving up my job the way I did. It was thoughtless. It's given us a lot of money worries, and I thought it was up to me to do something about it.
Yeah?
It was just a lucky coincidence, really. Naima was saying that she needed somewhere to stay, closer to the shop. So I thought, why not let out a room? It would solve all our problems.
Tea won't be long.
Debs, didn't you think this was something we should discuss first?
Yes, but I only thought about it today. I know it's going to be a bit crowded, but if we all muck in, it could be quite fun. Naima's moving in tomorrow.